I've been observing myself for nearly 100 days, actually more than 100 days, and I feel like at some point I screwed up somewhere. I lost where I was initially trying to go for, and now I'm trying to retrace my footsteps, and I just wanna speak about it. So, welcome to day 107 of my 365-day series. I'm Glorporous, I think out loud while playing Minecraft. What are you guys doing here, and are you guys trying to kill this guy? Because he didn't even do anything wrong. I'm gonna throw this away because I found buried treasure yesterday, and now I wanna head back to base, wherever base is. I think it's like that way, and let's just sleep. Let's just hope these guys don't try to kill me in my sleep. Thank you for waiting. Yeah, come over here and shoot. Ow. Guys, fine. So, I feel like I have a lot of potential, and I understand that. A lot of people have told me that I have potential, it's just I never really tried to use it to the best of my ability, and I'm not exactly sure why. Just, I guess that's how I am as a person. But I need to start figuring things out. I want to start being a better person. And I want to start being a more productive person, because unfortunately I haven't exactly been like that. I'm gonna have to kill this guy. I'm gonna have to kill both of you for your leather. Thank you. And now we just head back to base, honestly. Like, did I drop these things? Yeah. Back to bed, and now we're setting sail back to base. And I've realized a few things that I sort of use as a way to see my change over time. First of all, this channel, and I don't often like prioritize views and whatever, but recently they've been dropping really bad. Like, as of this recording, it's April 12th, and I haven't exactly gotten a lot, and that's pretty fair because I don't edit my videos. I only ever add music, and they're just very boring compared to other mainstream videos, right? And it just feels kind of bad when you don't get a lot of views, because that's you at your core. But I guess a lot of people just like when people put on a mask and act, right? That's why people watch movies. That's why they don't just watch podcasts. I swear I just heard some weird noise. I don't know if it was in game. I think it's a plane like flying over my house, because there's like a weird alien sounding noise. I hope it's not anything weird. Oh, that's so cool. You can see my base from all the way over here. Look, that's my mob farm. So that's where we're gonna have to be walking in today's video. And I'm bringing over this singular acacia sapling, some loot, a heart of the sea, 2 potions, this thing and this thing, which are basically useless, but like, you know, it's fine. I didn't even bring my horses out because they are unfortunately, ouch, way too slow. So we're just gonna be, ouch again, traveling, basically. Alright, but channel aside, I feel like I myself as a person haven't exactly been performing as best as I could be. I don't do things for myself, I don't work on any projects, I'm not a very productive person in general, and I know that's not how you should quantify yourself, but it just, I feel like people do exactly that. And I mean, it feels obvious. It's not a good thing if you're not doing anything the entire day. You know, like, for this entire day, I have actually been sleeping. I woke up at like 3 p.m. because I recorded late at night. Now I'm recording pretty early. It's like 6:12 p.m. as of this recording because my family's going somewhere and it's very convenient for me to just record right now. Might as well, right? So now I'm just trying to be more productive, and that's easier said than done. You say you want to get a lot of things done, then you're gonna have to work for it, obviously, and that's what I've been trying to sort of talk about since yesterday. But it's just so weird. I keep saying these things and then I never end up getting them right, and I feel like I used to be a better person back then. I had a lot more friends. I felt like it was a lot more unfiltered, and I feel like we were freer back then. I was in like 7th or 8th grade, and I had a lot of friends which I really trusted and I really appreciated their personalities. But people change, and not necessarily for the better. Sorry, I'm looking at all of these different like areas because I'm trying to see whether there's anything. I mean, I've gone there before, so I guess I'm just gonna have to head back there. And I don't know. Okay, it's just that I feel like at some point things didn't turn out the way that I meant them to, and I feel like I dug myself into a hole that was really bad because I'm an introverted person. I don't really talk to people much, except for when they need me, which I absolutely hate, and I don't really talk much in general because I don't know. Have I gone to this village before? I might have, or I might have not, so we're just gonna have to check it out. But yeah, I don't even know. Like, it's just I got a lot more silent than I was back then, and I don't know what caused the internal shift, but something changed inside of me for that to happen. And it doesn't just happen. You can put a bundle in a bundle. Okay, that's neat. Honestly, I'm gonna use that. I mean, like, obviously you can't put bundles inside of like bundles with stuff inside of them inside another bundle. That would be like a weird way of getting infinite storage. Okay, maybe I have been here. Right, I definitely have. I am never finding that like one villager. I found a mending villager, not a found. I mean, like, I made a villager get mending for me, and I don't exactly remember the coordinates. And I'm way too lazy to transport a villager over here because like there are just lucky. I don't have bones. I'm so sorry. All right. Game aside, right? I keep getting sidetracked by the game because, like, I don't know, it's a bit conflicting because I want to play this game as a little pastime, and at the same time, I'm also playing this game because, like, I also need these. Do I even need TNT? No, I don't. So I'm gonna be taking all of this, and I'm just gonna be transporting it all the way back to base. We're actually not that far. I feel like we're already pretty. Yep, here's the mansion. So we were never really far to begin with. I feel like I've been to this particular like area right here before. I don't know how, but I feel like I just have been. I keep getting sidetracked with the game. I'm so sorry, but I was a lot more extroverted back then, and maybe it's because other people were as well. People were more trusting, people were more open with each other, and now in 10th grade, which is where I'm at right now, a lot of people are just a lot more enclosed. They don't interact with each other as frequently. A lot of people don't reach out to me because I think I said a few rude things to them. Like, I remember this interaction I had with a girl in 7th grade. We were in like a group project. There were like other people, and then like I looked at her phone because we were allowed phones in class back then, and then I saw the screen was like really dirty, and I just bluntly said to her, "Your phone screen is like really dirty," something along those lines, and it definitely ruined my image. And I mean, there's a few. I'm not a considerate person, okay, and that's one of the very examples, like one of the prime examples of how inconsiderate I might be. Like, who knows? She just, you know, wasn't in a good condition and didn't have the time to clean her phone or anything like that. Maybe she's not in a very well, like, financial place. I don't know, okay? But it was very rude and it was very bad of me to say that. And once in a while, it's gonna pop up in my memory and I'm gonna be like, oh, why'd I even say that? And I feel like it was at those sort of moments where people started to distance themselves away from me. Or maybe it was the opposite. I was distancing myself away from others because I felt that my personality sort of isn't suitable. And over time, I didn't really have the ability to just speak my mind. And maybe that's why I made this channel. I'm not sure, but it's just that I've grown to be less transparent with other people than I want to really be. It's turning nighttime again already. Alright. But yeah, that's pretty much the core of what I'm trying to speak about today. Hopefully you guys relate to some degree, but it just feels like all the sins that I made in the past just never let go. Usually, a lot of people would run to religion to quote unquote fix this, but I get it, if it means that you feel your sins are like just lifted up and away, then good for you, because the weight isn't grappling onto you anymore and you can do good. Okay, so I have literally nothing against people who follow religion and whatever, because like I said, if it means that you feel better, you feel lighter, and you feel like you can be a much better person, then absolutely go for it, because that's a really good thing for you and I'm proud. These things, okay, how do I make more of these? Do I just bone meal the ground? What if I bone meal the ground? That's a really good idea. Alright, so I am back at base. How my base looks like for any new viewers who are sticking around up until this point. I'm gonna place the acacia sapling right here because I don't know, I feel like it. And we're gonna be placing the peonies around here actually, because this building feels like it needs some more nature in it. I don't know, this is supposed to be called Stone Firm Village, if you can see right here, but it doesn't necessarily look very firm to me. I mean, the color palette is, but like vibe wise it isn't really that firm. But no matter. Now I'm not entirely sure what to do. I want to figure that out first before I get into the itsy bitsy my topic. And I also feel like I don't know, my circle has gotten a lot smaller, and that's probably coming from both sides, like people just not wanting anything to do with me because of what I might have said about them in the past. And I don't know, it feels like I was a really bad person back then, and maybe I was, but maybe I wasn't. What if this is all just inside of my head? That's what I'm really worried about. Maybe I'm just like overly worried for like no apparent reason. Okay, we need to finish this. We need to add some more buildings, and I know what I'm gonna put here. We're gonna put like some sort of library or something, and we're gonna add some here, and then we're gonna do some a lot. Okay, and and I'm not sure. No. Um, it's still raining, and I absolutely hate that it's raining. I'm sort of just overloaded with thoughts. I don't know. A lot of this has to do with the fact that I haven't been getting as much sleep as I want myself to be, but whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna be sorting my stuff out. Uh, might as well start being more reliant on this building for storage anyway. No. Bundles. That would be really good. Just use this to take the most random items ever, and in the same time, let's just try to speak. Because I really need to speak. I feel like I have this need to speak out about a lot of the that I've been having. I just wish I could be a lot better for my people. Maybe I need to interact randomly, but I don't know. I feel like I've conditioned other people into thinking, oh, this is just, you know, this guy, he never even like speaks to people, and like it's weird for him to be reaching out to people randomly for fun, yada yada yada. I'm scared of that. I don't want people to think that I'm this person that's like no good. You know, if you like, if I speak randomly, then weird. Maybe this is all in my head again, but maybe this is just social anxiety. Okay, maybe I just have a severe case of that, and I feel like I'm too scared to do things, which is weird because I've mentioned this before, but when you're a teenager, you should have this sense of rebellion, this sense of change, this sense of doing things for yourself, because that's how you grow into an adult, actually. Like, if you never rebel against your parents, or you never try to do things for yourself, you're not gonna grow into your own person. And I'm spitting some bars here, but like, genuinely, what I'm saying has some fact put into it. Like, you can't just stay stuck forever, you know? Like, you need to do things for yourself. Alright, so this is gonna take ages, and I'm not even gonna be living here for most of the day or most of the series. Like, I'm gonna build some stuff, like some more stuff, and then I did not mean to do that. And then I'm gonna move over up there to make a huge Japanese castle. I really want to do that at some point. But you know, that's the thing. Another thing that I want to mention. I have a really hard time bringing my dreams into reality. I'm a really difficult person to just bring my thoughts into reality, and this sort of applies into a lot of different things. Things like drawing, things like you know, productivity. Those sort of things relate because they sort of indicate how good you are at turning your thoughts into reality, into something on a piece of paper, right? And I feel like I've been struggling for a while because, first of all, I haven't completed a single drawing in maybe like a digital drawing in a year or almost a year, and it's insane. Okay, how does that even work, right? And my answer to that is I don't know. It's an issue that I've been meaning to fix, and I just haven't fixed it yet. Alright, you know what? So this is valuables, right? Because we don't have as many valuables as we would have blocks or whatever, right? So we're gonna be placing blocks here and here. Maybe natural stuff here. That makes a lot of sense, right? So we're gonna be placing some natural blocks here. It's turning nighttime, not yet. Alright, thank goodness. I'm sort of losing my train of thought, but no worries. I'm gonna find it eventually. I sort of forgot what I was saying, but basically I just haven't really been my best lately, and I wanna say I really need someone to lift me up and to take me out of this weird mindset that I've been holding on to for ages. I just wanna change. I just wanna be a better person. I feel like I've been stuck. I feel like I've been regressing for how many ever days like this has been going on for. So maybe I just need to talk to someone about this, and also I'm the only person who can make things right. So actually, I'm gonna tell you guys something, a little something that I did before making this video. I finished my homework. That's good. You know, that's a good way to get started on being productive as a whole. This is way too much. Maybe an automatic chicken farm. Oh, an industrial area over there. That would be really nice. We're gonna make that tomorrow's video. I'm so sorry. I keep putting it off, but I really need to. Okay, like I need to watch a tutorial before I can make one of those, and it's just difficult. I'm gonna make it like maybe beside this little thing over here. I don't know. I'm gonna just place random stuff in this village because this is where I started out, right? Like this is there's a story that I've been wanting to make with this area, like a little lore inside of it. I want to make some docks, and then as you enter this land for the first time ever, you enter and then you go here, and then you see, ooh, cool looking village, right? And then it's random stuff and whatever. It feels like people are just starting out. They're not really orderly. It's very messy, and as you go further up, it makes, well, not it makes, but it becomes a lot more tidy. It becomes a lot better in quality, because honestly, this village sucks. I don't even know why I used pink wool. I wanted to use red wool. I don't know why I used gray for my bed, and it sucks. And I just want this to be good, or at least starting out I want it to be decent. Anyway, wood over here, and I guess if I'm blanking out, I might as well just end the video. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm just gonna sort some more stuff out. I'm too lazy to sort some more stuff out. Place this here and done. That's all. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I feel a lot better because I recorded this a lot more earlier, and I don't even know what else to say. Thank you guys. Bye bye.